lastly, been waiting for it. I knew I was waiting for it. We have our financial budget, the cash budget. So cash budget is a good old one. You could basically it's just like if you made a cash budget yourself, right? Inflows from your paycheck minus rent, minus utilities, all that good stuff, mortgage payments, expenses, groceries. We have cash available, which this is your beginning balance. Just think of it like yourself, your own bank account. This is your beginning balance and cash inflows. We have disbursements. This is going to be cash outflows because of expenses, purchases, buying some gifts for your significant other, right? All that good stuff. Make sure you're treating them well. This represents detailed projections of cash receipts and disbursements. This cash budget, remember, is derived from all the other budgets based on the cash collection and disbursement assumptions of expenses. These budgets provide management with information regarding availability of funds. Super important to know, will we have enough cash next month to do what we want, to pay our employees, all that good stuff, to pay down debt, invest it. Cash budgets, we're going to have our 3 sections. I'll show you good old cash budget. Financing, we're going to have, after considering inflows and outflows and ending balance, if we have to borrow additional cash, we may have to do that. And we could also invest the extra cash if we have that, right? And what's a line of credit? So line of credit is essentially just, imagine you could just borrow money at any time. Let's say the bank tells you, hey, you can always borrow $20,000 from us at a 5% interest rate whenever you need. So it's like, all right, tomorrow we know we're not going to have enough cash, so we'll just borrow money for, let's say, 5 days, pay it back, pay 5% interest on that. That's a line of credit. We can just it's a catch-all, right? Instead of overdrafting our bank account, it'll just hit the line of credit and we'll borrow that money automatically and pay down whatever expenses there need to be paid down. Cash budget, remember, is the last to be produced in the budgeting process. And here it is. Here it is, our cash budget. I know it's above pro forma financial statements because you do need all these to fill out the pro forma financial statements, but this is the last budget. And then, yes, pro forma is included in financial budgets. I know it's a little catch-22 kind of thing, but that is how that all works. Now here's our wonderful cash budget. We see that we have our beginning cash balance. Well, for these quarters, it's derived from the ending cash balance from the prior quarter, which is nice. Customer receipts, remember way back in our sales budget where we had how much cash are we going to collect? That second portion down below. And that was constituting 75% of what is in this period and 25% of the prior period sales. So this is the total available cash that we've got for each quarter. And then we've got disbursements. So these are pulled from the other budgets you see here. How much we have to spend on materials and labor, overhead, SG&A. I know all these 3 were together in the production budget. Taxes, gotta love them. Equipment purchase. This would be from the capital budgets, right? I just have 0 here because we didn't have any equipment purchase on the capital budget. But if we were to have it, it would be included. Total disbursements. So in first quarter, it looks like we're doing well. We have 77,000 of cash, 38.29. But overall, we are negative. And why is that? Well, because if we look down here, we have our financing section. Well, really annual recap, right? We're just dealing with this aggregate as a whole. Down below, we do need to borrow. So this decision to borrow, management just decided, right? Maybe we want to have more cash in hand. That's just their policy. They want to have more cash just to be ready for it. Here we've got repayment, interest on repayment. We've got a couple different amounts that we'll have to consider overall. Hey there. Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material. We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.